everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing week 3 of the Autumn Fest 2025, which is hosted by the lovely Lisa, who's Crafting Diva. As ever, if you like the content on the channel, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. My name is Mel, this is MJL Papercrafts. Hope you guys are having a lovely Friday and welcome to week 3 of the Autumn Fest 2025 collaboration videos. This is hosted by the lovely Lisa, who's Crafting Diva. We have a whole host of YouTubers who will be joining in with this collab. I'll leave their channel links in the description box below and also leave the prompts that we're going to be following along as well during the next 4 weeks in September. So during weeks 1 and 2, and some people will be doing a mix of autumn projects. In the last 2 weeks, lots of people are going to be doing Halloween projects. I'll be focusing on doing more autumn projects, so I hope you guys will enjoy today's video. I hope you guys have been enjoying the lovely projects that people have been making during this collab, and I hope you guys will enjoy making some lovely gorgeous autumn and Halloween projects during the collab, and also being inspired by the lovely collaborators as well. So as today is week 3, I'm actually going to be doing an autumn project. Next week I'll also be doing an autumn project as well. So I'm going to show you the collections that I've been using, and today I've actually been using the lovely Cricut Joy Extra, which I bought quite a long time ago. I want to say a long time ago, maybe about 12 to 18 months ago, but I don't really use it very often and I really should. So I've actually been using the Cricut Joy Extra to actually cut out some lovely French fry boxes. So the papers that I've used are these. It is an SVG file that I use with the Cricut. So what I do is I put an image of it on the left hand side of the screen, and then what I do is I'll try and put the link in it. I think I got it from SVG Files or svgart.com. Some of the templates that you can use online are free, and some of them I've either got from the Cricut store, or some of them I've got through svg.com, I think it is, or svgcuts.com. I'll leave the link on the left hand side of the screen, but I'll also leave the link in the description box below of the specific file that I've actually used, because I had bought it quite some time ago because I was actually experimenting with kind of 3D projects to make for packaging. So I'll leave that link in the description box below. So if you're someone who's never used the Cricut before, or is looking into getting into the Cricut, or have a Cricut and you don't really use it very often, then I'd say work with some basic projects first and see if you like using it. I tend to use mine very intermittently, so I probably will try and use it during the course of the year leading up to Christmas now, but I've actually really been enjoying using it. And so I hope that if you have a Cricut, or even like a scan and cut machine, or even a electronic die cutting machine at home, even if it's a die cutting machine like a Big Shot or a mini Cricut Joy, or a Brother Scan and Cut, for example. I hope you guys are actually experimenting with the tools that you have in your craft room, and I hope you guys will enjoy the project that I've actually been making. So the papers that I've used are these ones. I think lots of people have been using this particular collection. It's an autumn one. So this is the Art Studio, this is by The Range, and this is the Pumpkin Patch 12x12 paper pad, and this is gorgeous, and this was $3.99. And this actually has a fantastic array of lovely autumn papers, which I'm just flicking through very briefly. I love some of the darker tones with some of the mushrooms and some of the green and brown leaves. Love those. And I love some of the pumpkins too in some of this paper as well. So absolutely gorgeous. Again, I got this from The Range. I'll leave the product links in the description box below. But that is the paper that I've actually been using as the base for the SVG cut of the French fry boxes that I've been using. So I've just used this as a base card because it's quite strong, and I really love the patterns on it as well. The other collection that I've actually been using is the one by Simple Stories. It is the Cider and Donuts collection. So I've been using some of the ephemera here, which I absolutely love. I think this is the first collection that I used for my first project, which was the book sleeve. Absolutely gorgeous elements. And then this is the paper that I've used from the collection. Really gorgeous. Again, has a mix of the greens, the browns, some of these darker mahogany tones, lots of the orange and some of the blues too. Absolutely beautiful. So that is also the collection that I've been using for some of the focal elements on the actual French fry boxes, just for decoration. The enamel dots that I've used are these ones. So this is the Full Harvest Autumn New enamel dots. Again, as you guys know, I love using enamel dots in my projects. So this is the one that I have been using. Beautiful, a range of lovely orange colours. And then as part of some of the projects, I've actually just used some random tissue paper that I have. So this is, you can use any, when I show you the projects that I've actually made, you can actually use any tissue paper that you have at home. So it could be orange or brown, it could be some with autumn leaves on it, for example, to go with the theme of the project. But I've just grabbed this one because this is the only one that I had available, and it's got some gorgeous birds on it. Beautiful. I got this from, I think I got this from either TK Maxx or the range, but I think I actually got it from TK Maxx on a whim. So that is the lovely tissue paper that I've used. So, and I've also used some lovely twine. So I've actually got various colours of twine. So I've got this lovely orange colour. I think this is the darker orange colour. So these I got from Paper Maze. I think you can get between 10 and 15 meters for £1.50 or so. I've actually had these for quite some time, but I actually love the colour, so I've actually used some of them in my projects. So that's the darker orange. This is the lighter orange or the lighter yellow. Again, because it's an autumn, though I thought the colours were really appropriate. And then we've got the brown one here as well. This is kind of like a lighter brown. And again, I'll leave the links to the products that I've used in the description box below. So that is what I've been using. So these are what the French fry boxes look like from the SVG cut that I had. So I used the Cricut Gel Extra. So the mat is 8.5 by 12. So this is what it looks like. So obviously when you cut it out with the Cricut machine, then it will just do all the markings for you, or the crease lines for you, or do all the dash marks for you, because this one actually has like dash marks on the back. And then all you need to do is just kind of like fold them in, so you can just try and put the actual fry box together. So what I've done is I've actually put sticky tape, double-sided tape on the inside here, so it actually lines up with the side of the box. So I actually just kind of put it quite neatly like this. So then that actually joins. You just put some double-sided tape on the inside of this flap here, so you can actually join the flaps up so you can form the French fry boxes. So I've basically done some treat French fry boxes. These are really ideal if you're doing nights in with all your girlfriends or your girl pals, or you're just doing like a little kids party, for example. Then you can kind of do like you can do like a takeout or a popcorn kind of cinema type vibe of using the treat boxes. So you can put any sort of treats in these. You don't obviously have to put French fries. You can just put chocolate, biscuits, sweets in there. So I've actually filled them up with biscuits. So this is what the SVG file looks like. And again, I've done them in this kind of I did them in tester colours just to see which ones looked really well with the SVG. I've got these ones here. So this one, I've actually put the sticky tape on the inside. This is with the pumpkin one. Again, loving the dark colours, which I think are really fab. I love the pumpkins too. Lovely little coffees as well, which again, I love. And then I've used this one here as well, which has the lovely bows and some of the oak leaves on them. Again, really beautiful. And I've just stuck the double-sided tape on the inside. So obviously when you fold it in, fold it with the crease lines and then dash lines and the cut out lines, it will obviously cut it out for you. All you need to do is just match it with the folds or with the creases, and you're able to form the box. Obviously this one will go here as well, so you put it all together. So if I just fold it like this with both my hand, then that's what they actually look like. So I've actually put in my French fry boxes, I've just put some lovely kind of hot chocolates, some lovely sweets, some Haribo sweets and some biscuits. So I'll show you the 3 designs that I've made. So this is design 1, this is design 2, and this is design 3. Again, what I've done is I've actually just put some Haribo and mini mixes in here. So these are kind of like the mini the mini sweet boxes, or the sweet packets that you can get like for £12 for £1.50 from the pound shop, or you can get it from Tesco's for like £2.50. You get several packets of them. I've also got some instant hot chocolates in here, so I've got some Options, Galaxy and some Cadbury's. I've also just included some boxes in here, so these are some biscuit packets. So I've got these little Skyflakes in there. They're like a Filipino biscuit that my mum has, so I just put them in the little packet as well. And again, I've just used some that actually have tea in them, so I've actually put some Twinings in this one, again with the lovely kind of wafer biscuit in here with the hot chocolate. And then I've done this one here with the Cadbury's instant hot chocolate in the little fry boxes. And then I've just put my little Skyflakes in there with the lovely Haribo packet as well. So what I've done is I've actually just amassed some of the lovely options of having the hot chocolate, the biscuit and the tea, for example. And then what I've done is I've actually just wrapped them with the tissue paper that I had that I got from TK Maxx. I've just wrapped them around the lovely little bundle. So this is what the bundle looks like. I've just used the twine to wrap around the items so they actually hold together in the packet in the little fry box. I thought it's just really cute. And then I've just wrapped them in the tissue paper, just wrapped them all the way around so you can actually put them in the lovely box. So what I've done is I've actually just used the pumpkin patch paper from the range, and then I've just decorated with these lovely panels with the Cider and Donuts collection from Simple Stories. So I've just laid some of these lovely sentiments, some of the images on there, and I've just added the enamel dots for a finishing touch. This is really simply decorated. I've just put a panel on the front of these ones. So this measures 2 3/4 by 2 inches, and then what I've done is I've just laid some of the elements on the panel, so it's a little bit more easier than to stick them on the front. So I've actually just used, if you can see that, some foam dots here just to make them kind of pop out a little bit as well, and also so you can actually feel them, lots of texture as well, which I love, and just makes the lovely elements stand out, which I love. Again, I've just used some of the pumpkin patch paper from the range. I just love some of these decorations, and decorating them with the SVG file is absolutely ideal as well. I love that it's the ideal size to use as a treat for parties, or if you want to do like a cinema night in with the kids or with your girlfriends, for example, then you can just layer all your little treats into this little french fry bowl. And then you can obviously lay them out so that everybody can just grab a french fry box as part of the cinema or the movie or the party experience. So again, that's the one with the thankful. It has the lovely book on the front. Again, I love how these have turned out. So again, I've just wrapped all the items in the twine, just put them in the lovely french fry box. This is the second one that I've used. So this is So Very Blessed. It has the lovely apple pie on there, just has these gorgeous flowers that I just used as the background, and I've just used this lovely kind of stripy tartan pattern paper from the same collection from the Simple Stories one, and just finished it off with the lovely enamel dots as well. Again, I've just put some Cadbury's instant hot chocolate, some Haribo and some lovely Sky Flakes biscuits, just wrapped them up with the lovely tissue paper as well. And then I've just done the final one here, which has the Galaxy hot chocolate with the lovely Haribo packets in there, and the lovely Sky Flakes too. And this has the word cozy with the lovely apples and the lovely apple jam too, with the lovely scarf as well, which I just decorated on the front of the french fry box. And again, the enamel dots for the finishing touch. So again, I've just made the lovely french fry boxes. They're really good just for taking away as a little present or a little gift at a night in, when you're staying in with your friends, or you're just in it for a kids party. This would be ideal to put some lovely goodies in the actual packet, so you can actually take them away or eat them when you're having a really good movie night in. So those are the 3 lovely little french fry boxes that I have made. If you have like a die cut that you got from Amazon, or that you got from Craft Stash, or you got from a crafting brand, then you can definitely use them. I know that people love to make like pillow boxes, which I think are really ideal to make during autumn time, because then you can just give them out during the fall or the autumn time, and just give them out when you just have some friends around, or you have your girlfriends around, or you have the kids around, and you can just hand them out as takeaway gifts as well. So those are the 3 lovely French fry box projects that I have made for week 3 of the Autumn Fest 2025. I'll leave everybody's links in the description box below, and also leave the prompts as well for the days that we're actually going to be uploading. It's going to be every Friday through September. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys have been enjoying everybody's projects as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video.